Good morning. Hello. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards and share some guidance for Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. So, welcome. I didn't have time on Monday to do my usual weekly card reading video. So on Tuesday I stopped by. Hi Melissa. I stopped by and pulled some cards. Hi Chelsea and Sam. I pulled some cards for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a bit in the similar sort of method that I used to do a couple of years ago, actually last year. I stopped towards the end of last year and changed my format so I could bring more support videos and more informative videos on topics and things rather than readings all the time, which don't really stay valid for any longer than the 2 or 3 days that they're being shared on. So this is just the last time I'll be doing it. It's a one-off. It was either do this or have no guidance at all this week, and I felt that this was a good option. I will not be going back to this method of sharing guidance. I will be returning back to my weekly guidance, which will come back out on Monday. But for now, I am here to pull some cards. I want to pull one card for Friday, the 18th, one card for Saturday, the 19th, and one card for Sunday, the 20th of September. So to do that, I'll be using my combined deck of cards here. There's 110 cards in this deck, and I'll be using, so this is the Speed of Light. I can't see, it's so glary and sunny. And that's Animal Kingdom Oracle, and that's the Speed of Light Oracle, and they've been combined together to make this great deck of cards. So I'll be using this deck to find the cards. I'm not pulling cards for individuals. This is general guidance for everyone, so I trust you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So as always, please take on board what feels right, what resonates, and what fits into your life. Take on board the stuff, because I get so many emails and messages from people all the time telling me that it's like I am talking directly to them. So if you feel like it's just you and me here, and I'm speaking directly to you about things that make sense to you in your life, you can trust that because it feels right, it resonates, and it fits into your life and what you're feeling. So if you feel that, then great. If you pick up on a few things that speak to you, then that's great too. If you're not really interested in this sort of stuff, then why not just turn it off and go and do something that you enjoy? So, I think that's all I need to say. Good morning. It's lovely to see you all. Thanks so much for stopping by. So, just a little recap if you missed or if you watched my last card video for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We had the focus card for Tuesday. We had the Shaman, which is about privacy and clearing and purging for Wednesday. And for Thursday, we had the Scattered card, which is a scattered stop-start kind of energy. And the theme for those 3 days was the Unicorn, which is about trusting, especially in our intuition. So I don't know how they fit in with your life as you went through them. You may still be on Thursday. But for me now, it's Friday, the 18th. And it's exactly 9:11 a.m. here in Tasmania, Australia. Don't be deceived, it's actually quite cold. I actually woke up at 4 a.m. cold. So the sun is beautiful and warming me up, but it is quite cool here. I think it's about 7 degrees Celsius now. But I'm shuffling my cards and I'm holding the intention to look for the best card for Friday, the 18th of September. So what do we need to know, the majority of us, for Friday? We've got a Speed of Light Oracle, and it's this. It's the Shaman again. So we got this card up for Wednesday. It is a featured card, so it has further instructions up here, which say to fan out the deck and choose another card. So I'm not going to think about it. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to just let my fingers go to the card that's needed. And we have floating. card 12. So we've got these two cards that have come up for Friday. So they've come up together for a reason. What that reason is, we might not even know right now. Hopefully something shared will resonate in some way. But what I'm going to look at is we're going to look at these cards separately, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. So this is the Shaman card 17. And it says solitude, grounding, privacy, mending, and reassess. So this is bringing again this energy of privacy, this energy of withdrawal, maybe even feeling a little antisocial, dare I say it? I feel antisocial quite a lot of the time. I wouldn't say sitting here by myself in my backyard talking to you lovely people is me being that sociable. I'm not a particularly comfortable person in social situations unless I'm talking about something that I love, but I don't like general chit chat, so I can tend to be a little antisocial in groups, and I certainly don't like going out and drinking or anything like that. But there is a sense of withdrawal energy with this card, a sense of needing to be in a private space, and usually this is to reassess our life, reassess where we're going, where we've been, how we feel right now. There's so much happening in the world this last 6 months or so. This whole year has been huge. So there's kind of these regular points of reassessment. I don't know if you've found that, but I've certainly found that, where I need to just kind of check in with myself quite regularly. And I need to give myself the time and the space to do that. So it might be in my journal, it might be just going for a walk, it might be just sitting and being in thoughts or being in feeling. So the second card that's come up will also give us a bit more information about what we're probably retreating for, what are we withdrawing for. And it's probably connected with this card, cards 12, called Floating. And it says spontaneous, calling, mental break, and escape. This is about taking a mental break. So if we've been feeling pressured, or we can't think clearly right now because there's so much going on, or we've been thinking the worst, or we've been getting into toxic patterns with our thoughts. You know, sometimes we get a little toxic with people as well. Like I remember fairly recently, I was quite comfortable, feeling really confident in my band and in the position that I've now taken up as I've gone up in the band, because my skill level has gone up and my dedication is certainly still there, but I'm improving. So I've gone up levels in the band, which is great. But then this other person came in who just came in and expected to be at that same level as me. And I had a bit of a battle with this internally because I didn't understand how I've worked hard for 4 or 5 years to get to this point, and that someone can just come in and kind of demand to take over. So that caused a bit of disruption in me to, you know, like mentally figure out, like I can't figure this out. So then I just needed to take a mental break to gain a new perspective, to take that conflict that I was feeling out of the situation, to see it from a different point of view. And that's what this card's about. It's about taking a break, especially a mental break from our everyday situation that we might be struggling with, and to take that mental break, but to come back to the situation with a new perspective, a new way of seeing what we've been struggling to understand or struggling to deal with. There is a spontaneous energy to this, even though it's come up in the cards. We're kind of been given the advanced warning, I suppose, or the advanced information. So, you know, I don't know how spontaneous really it could be now, but there is a sense of, you know, okay, I just feel like I need to head out into nature today, or this weekend, right, I'm going to take the weekend off, or in 2 weeks' time, let's go away for the weekend or go away for the day. So there is a sense here of actually physically taking ourselves away from a situation to get a mental break, to get a new perspective. So coming up together with the shaman, this is about stepping inward as well to take that bit of a break. And we may need to, or we may find solace in stepping out into something quite privately, either doing that on Friday or organising when we're going to do that on Friday. So it might not be able to happen yet, but it might be something that we realise that we really need. So anyway, that's long-winded, but that's Friday the 18th. Oh, the sun's getting quite toasty. It's beautiful. Great, Mandy's off today, so it's my mental break. I love it. Well done, Mandy. That's brilliant. So, Saturday the 19th of September, and the best card for Saturday for the majority of us is this. What is it? It's another Speed of Light. Hello, hello. Ah, it's Twin Flame. We haven't seen this one for a while. It's card 39. And it says union, love, togetherness, equal and effort. So there's a great feeling of union, love, togetherness. A great day to nourish and nurture our relationships. So our love relationships or our extended relationships with family or friends. So there's a sense of union, seeing eye to eye with another person. Especially favourable to honour our love relationships. So to get on the same page, to feel a sense of unity, a sense of connection with that person that we might share our life with. Now, if you're not sharing your life with someone, we can also extend this out into those other relationships, you know, this sense of being together without that intimacy, I guess we could say, and also looking at our relationship with ourselves. But this is certainly about coming together and seeing eye to eye with someone, being on the same page, this sense of togetherness. So a great time to reach out and mend relationships that may have been fractured, or a bit of tension or time, separation has come in. A great time to make the effort on Saturday. So that's a really quite beautiful card. Now let's look for the best card for Sunday. Sunday the 20th of September. What do we need to know for Sunday? And then I will pull a card for the theme as well. So I trust you're well, and I trust you're having a good day, no matter what the day is for you. I have my kiln on. I was up at 4 a.m. Like I said, I was cold, and I don't mind being up early, especially on my kiln day, because the earlier I get the kiln on, the earlier it will finish, which means I don't have to stay up so late, because I'm very much a morning person. So I've got the kiln on now, doing a bisque firing. So Sunday the 20th, we have an Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and it's this. What is this? Oh, it's card 49, the Masked Owl, and it says to be optimistic. So we've been encouraged on Sunday to stay hopeful, to stay optimistic, especially about a situation that we may wonder if this is really going to work out. We may wonder if we've taken the right course or made the right decision. So there might be a sense of wondering. Things may be on pause too, because there's a few things in the works at the moment for a lot of us that we're waiting on, and we have to be patient with. So we can stay optimistic if we're waiting, or if things are a little bit off at the moment, especially on Sunday. There's a sense here of trusting too in our intuition. This feels very psychic, this owl, that with all the purple around here and this energy coming out here from the crown, I'd say. So let's just continue to trust and do our best to remind ourselves to stay optimistic. Now, let's look for the best card for the theme. So the theme card's going to help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So how's it all? What's the sort of overview? What's the arc here between all these days? So this will intensify the days, it will soften the days, it will add something to these days. What will it be? The best card for the theme for the majority of us for Friday, Saturday and Sunday is another Speed of Light Oracle, and it's this. What is this? Ah, it's card 18, Indigo, and it says new, children, innocence, fun, magic, birth. So before I go any further, because we've got the Twin Flame Relationships card for Saturday, the cat's coming down to say hello. This would emphasize to our relationships with our children or children figures in our life. It could be grandchildren, it may be the next door neighbour's child. or something like that. But there is an emphasis around children in regards to relationships too. But this card is exciting because it brings new pathways, and it shows that there are new pathways, new opportunities that are around at the moment. And some of us may be feeling this quite strongly, that there is kind of this path that we could take, that path that may open. We might be waiting on information and news and confirmation, or waiting on a date to come before we can follow these paths, but they are there trailing from this very moment that we stand. So there are pathways, there are opportunities. We may narrow them down to one or two things as time goes on, but right now there's probably 5 or 6 kind of pathways just streaming out from us that are potentials. These are potentials for us moving forward. So as we look at how we're thinking, and as we change our perspective on things, then that will also solidify some of these pathways for us. So our perspective is going to be really important this weekend. Our relationships are going to be really important this weekend too, including our relationship with ourselves. And to stay hopeful and optimistic and believing in these opportunities, you know, believing in these options that we're going to have and these opportunities that we're creating for ourselves. So there is something new and refreshing and opportunity. I want to say opportunistic, but I don't know if I've ever spoken that word. I've written it before, but it doesn't seem to come out of my mouth very well. But I think you get the idea. So there are these opportunities that we're being encouraged to believe in. And if we want to take it to the next step, maybe we apply for things, maybe we reach out, maybe we mend our relationships and get on the same page, maybe we get into a deep conversation with someone close to us that then sparks this excitement and this potential that we might move into. How these pan out is not important right now. It's just about stoking the fires, if you like. Not all the fires are going to end up staying lit, if that makes sense. Not all these pathways are going to turn into anything. But that doesn't matter right now. It's about the potential. It's the raw creativity. It's the enthusiasm, the idea, the getting things prepared in this space that is the important part right now. So I trust that makes sense for you. So that's Indigo. That's our theme for this week. New pathways, the birth of new things coming up. So quite exciting few days ahead is what I'm feeling here. So let's just trust in the flow and trust in the movement as we're guided and as we proceed with through our days and deal with the things that come up for us and flow as best as we can. So I trust this resonates with you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to, and if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. If you want to learn more about me and the work I do at Temple of Balance, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. Have a fantastic weekend and Friday, if we can add that into the weekend, why not? I will be back Monday for the usual weekly guidance, and I'll be back in next week for some support videos and some drawing videos as well. So I probably won't see you again now till Monday. So take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye. Thank you.